Summer reading programs are well underway. Help your kiddos find their next page turner. Who's hungry? We've got lunch and dessert covered today. Grab some sushi and ice cream with me. That sounds delicious. And America's Sweethearts are back. We talk with 2 Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders and the director of the team. Colorado & Company starts when? Right now.
Portions of Colorado & Company contain paid content.
Good friends, gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
Welcome to Colorado & Company. We are starting off on a sweet note. Bonnie Bray is celebrating 40 years of ice cream. That's a lot of gallons. That's huge. We have Adrian and Mariana joining us today with the scoop. Little pun. Okay. Let's time travel a little bit, Adrian. Take us back. It's 1986. How did Bonnie Bray get started? What is the significance also of the bear?
Okay, well, in 1986, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, Judy and Ken Simon, decided to open an ice cream store with their business partners, Cindy and Bob Paylett. Okay. And they were just like, there was a space that they had in their properties, and we're like, hey, we can open an ice cream store.
We're seeing the beginnings of it.
Yeah, exactly. Way back when, 40 years ago.
Wow.
My mother-in-law, Judy, started making the ice cream from the beginning, and it was great.
Unbelievable.
So she made the recipes at the beginning, went to ice cream school in Utah.
Ice cream school?
Yeah, ice cream school. Did you know there's such a thing?
I didn't.
There is. So she started making the ice cream in the beginning. Now Mari does a great job.
Nice, chef, nice.
Yeah.
What's with the bear?
The bear is just, it was one of our logos had a bear in it, and so it's
stuck.
just become our thing. It's our mascot, right?
It's an institution,
Yeah.
Bonnie Bray. I've gone a million times and eaten way too much. Okay, Mariana, you are also very well known. Name drop a bit for us. Who are some famous faces that have come in? Because it is like an icon here in Denver.
With 40 years under our belt, it's been too many to name, but I think my favorite is the Stanley Cup.
No.
We have pictures with like ice cream eating out of the Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's the coolest thing
It's the cutest thing ever.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, speaking of ice cream, what do we bring today? Because I'd like to get into this.
So we brought a couple of our favorites and then some of the ones that were on the menu when we first opened.
Oh,
So
nice.
The peppermint was on the menu when Judy was making the recipes in the
Really?
beginning.
Oh.
And then we brought a couple of like the newer ones, and then some of my favorite, cappuccino crunch is my favorite. Cookie dough, I brought it just to highlight that we make our own dough for it.
Oh,
And then
nice.
Salted Oreo is one of
This
the
is
most
mine.
popular.
This is mine.
So I
What's
brought it.
this one too?
This is lemon blueberry.
Oh, God. And there's sorbet, y'all. I'm a little lactose. And this is
Pineapple mint.
Pineapple mint, and it's a vegan. Oh, see, that's so good. Okay, any tricks you can share? I used to be a scooper. But do you guys have any tricks for scooping? We used to do like for carpal tunnel, some exercises.
We hire about 40 kids a summer, and the first thing we say is you got to stretch when you come in. You got to like get that arm ready. The first couple of days, they're like, I'm so tired.
And you're on your feet. It's hard.
Exactly. But we like this kind of scoop without the little like hinge thingy.
Okay.
But really, it's just a.
And is this cold, or do you keep this normal?
So we keep it in kind of warmish water.
Oh,
At home, you can run it under warm water before you scoop.
Smart.
But you go around the edges and make a
See, that's way
beautiful.
Oh, it's like
ball,
a flower,
right?
See,
And
I would never do that.
Yeah, but the trick is it's all in the wrist and scooping around the
I'm gonna try
edges.
This is pineapple mint.
Yeah, this is pineapple
So people
mint.
know on the show I'm very clumsy. Okay. It's in the wrist. Well, I tried.
Look at you. You did it. You did it.
And I got a little on the
exactly.
side. Okay, walk us through, Mari, how you all make the ice cream. Why does it stand out? Like, why does it taste so good?
We make a lot of our ingredients that go into the ice cream at the store.
Oh, wow.
And I think the thing that makes us really unique compared to other places is that how much we make and how we're able to keep that quality up.
Yeah.
We make about 300 gallons of ice cream a week.
Stop.
Yep, just me and my staff. So
Really?
and we make it there just in the back. If you guys ever been, the store's pretty small.
Yeah,
and
it is.
We make it all there, and so I think that's what makes us very unique.
I like how family owned and close everything is.
Yeah.
Like, you just make it in the back. I love that feeling. All right, it's been a really hot summer. Really hot summer. What have been super popular flavors?
Like I told you, the salted Oreo, always super popular. And then the pineapple mint's been pretty popular.
Oh, really?
It's been
Nice and
very
refreshing,
It's
yeah.
like almost like a mojito.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's really refreshing. It's been nice. And then just the classics are always busy. The vanilla, the chocolate.
I want to try this one, the salted.
There's some
Yeah, we got some.
Oh, thank God. I was like, where are the spoons?
It didn't come without
Okay, I was
spoons.
really upset. And I like it when it's like nice and salty. Okay, so also, sorry, what are you guys doing to celebrate 40th.
We're so excited to be around for 40th.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm good. Glad you love it. We've been around for 40 years, and so we've celebrated a few birthdays at this point.
Yeah.
But we're going to go a little bit bigger this year. We're going to have some face painter, balloon artists, some other activities, and some prizes all throughout the day on July 19th.
July 19th, okay.
Follow us on Instagram for updates on all the festivities.
Is it at Bonnie Bray?
It's going to be at Bonnie Bray.
Okay, and let me ask you, for kids, what are their favorite flavors? Because like that looks amazing.
Oh yeah, this is our cereal milk, and it's been pretty popular with the kids, but kids love bright colors.
Yeah.
So we have a couple flavors called Blue Moon, and they love the color of the blue, and so they'll get that. Cookie Monster's also blue. Anything with color, the kids are like, that one. I don't care what it is.
What's in Cookie Monster?
It's Oreo, Chips Ahoy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
You
tons
got
of
me on
cookies
chips.
in there, and then it's blue.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, Bonnie Bray Ice Cream, as we said, turns 40 on July 19th. To celebrate, they are throwing a party that lasts all day. Check out their social media for updates. The handle is at Bonnie Bray Ice Cream. I'm just gonna have one more spoonful. Thank you guys for being here. I can't wait to, I think I'm gonna be here July 19th trying out Cookie Monster.
Excellent.
All right, sorry, I'm eating now. Coming up, keep your phone handy. It's the last day to enter to win a Whim mini sound streamer. Keep watching for details. Well, summer is in full swing. Look great in all those vacay pics, without breaking the bank. Kelly caught up with model, fashion, and beauty expert Vanita Aspen, what a great name, who shared her beauty tips. Take a look.
Vanita, I am a huge fan of you on Southern Charm, and I just got back from Charleston, so I am ready to chat. So what are some of the biggest beauty challenges people face during the summer months?
Well, you being such a big fan of Southern Charm, you know that our summers in Charleston are crazy. We are either going out on the boat, we're doing rooftop parties, we're doing cocktails, dinner parties, and everything in between. There's always somewhere to be. So one of the biggest beauty challenges is staying fresh and polished through all that heat and humidity, which is why I love products and fashion finds that make getting ready simple and effortless.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we all know you have that amazing glow. How do you get that summer glow? Tell me everything.
One of the ways to get the summer glow is making sure you're pampering and protecting your skin all summer long by using the Fenty Skin Hydro Visor Hues, the ultimate multitasker. This tinted moisturizer hydrates, it brightens, smooths, and protects in 10 flexible mineral SPF shades for all skin tones and types. A global bestseller and Rihanna's favorite tinted SPF, it features hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and Barbados cherry to boost radiance and improve your skin's texture. The lightweight formula blends seamlessly, leaving no white cast, and delivers a healthy, luminous glow, perfect alone or under makeup without pilling.
Ooh, I'm gonna need some of that. Okay, I follow you on Instagram, obviously, for all your fashion ideas. So what's your go-to for being fashion forward?
One of my go-tos for being fashion forward is making sure that I'm not breaking the bank when I'm buying clothes for the summer. So that's why I spend all my hard-earned cash shopping at Marshall's, which makes it so easy to embrace the season's biggest style trends without sacrificing quality or value. We're seeing everything from sporty chic and coastal-inspired looks to sunny shades like butter yellow and sunset hues, all brought to life through versatile pieces you'll wear all season long. Whether you're shopping for a vacation, a special occasion, or simply updating your everyday wardrobe, Marshall's has standout styles that look elevated, they feel current, and they deliver incredible value. Shop Marshall's for summer standout styles that feel polished and not pricey.
What about that added personal touch, if we want to add a little something personal?
My favorite way to add a personal touch to any outfit is making sure that I'm accessorizing. So whether that is buying a statement handbag like these viral beaded bags, which start at only $16.99, layered jewelry, a great pair of sunglasses, or the perfect sandal, the right accessories can instantly elevate any outfit. Marshall's offers on-trend finishing pieces that add personality, polish, and versatility to your wardrobe, all at amazing prices. Complete your summer look for less at Marshall's and marshalls.com to find a store near you.
Ooh, I'm loving those ideas. Okay, do you have any other summer beauty ideas to impress?
Living in Charleston, summer is my favorite excuse to get people together. I love throwing on a fabulous outfit, setting a beautiful table, and inviting friends over, even if it's just a random Tuesday. Summer goes by way too fast, and I'm a big believer in creating little moments to celebrate. Some of my favorite memories have come from the most spontaneous nights out with friends.
I love your hosting ideas. I follow you on Instagram for that too. So Vanita, please tell everyone, where can we go for more information?
For more information, you guys can visit tipsontv.com.
Thank you so much, Vanita. I'll be watching next season.
Thank you so much.
So for more beauty tips and tricks, all you have to do is head to tipsontv.com. Fenty Skin and Marshalls sponsored today's mention. Keep your mind active and fill up that summer reading card. Oh, it's my favorite thing to do. Paige is here with your next page turner. A lot of kids are in the middle of summer reading programs and challenges. And to help keep you motivated, Paige Duncan, the founder of Little Blue Pigeon Books, is here with us with her recommendations. Paige Duncan, am I saying that
Yes,
right?
that's
Okay, I want to make sure I get that right. All right, Paige, as you know, you've been on before. I'm a huge reader ever
Yes.
since I was little. But my favorite was when my dad would read to me with the voices. You know, it's the greatest. So what do you recommend for those the littlest little guys?
Yes, the little tots that we really want to get into.
Yeah, you
reading,
wanna start.
We have such a sweet book. It's called You Are the Light, and it talks about how light comes into our world in different shapes through nature. And when you hold the book up, it reflects different colors for the kids. Because at that age, they're learning and seeing primary colors, and they're understanding words. So it's really important to put the two together. So it's educational, but also super fun for the parent and the child to do together.
Yeah, that's very interactive.
Very
So like
interactive.
sunlight, you can do different types.
Yes,
Oh my God, what a great idea.
Yes, it's a beautiful book. Beautiful.
You are the light.
You are the light.
I love that. You are the light. All right, let's step it up. We're going to the next age group. So guys, pay attention to what your kids are doing. 5 to 8-year-olds, Paige.
Yes.
What are we doing?
So 5 to 8, you're starting to read a little longer, but we're not ready for like the full chapter books that go on and
Yeah,
on.
right.
That is why Orison Timble is such a sweet book. It's about a mouse and an owl who befriend each other.
I love these kind of things.
It is so sweet. It is about friendship and kindness and belonging, and the chapters are short.
Nice.
The reading level is perfect for that age, and what it takes them on an adventure, but also teaches so much along the way too.
Yeah, about friendships. too, I
About
bet.
friendships.
Mouse and an owl.
Yes, a mouse and an owl, the perfect pair.
Yeah, I love this. Okay, this is when I really went deep. The
Yes.
middle readers. This is when it's very voracious.
Yes.
You're into like Babysitters Club. You're really there. So talk to me about the 8 to 12-year-olds. What are we getting? Because they're the biggest ones I love.
Oh, they are. And this is when you're really finding your love
Yeah.
and understanding a reading. And there is a new book out called Scar Like a River. And it follows a girl who has a life-changing incident, which I think so many kids at that age are going through a certain period of change in their lives.
Oh, yeah.
She has to redefine who she is, and she has to find it through her community and her friendships. And I think when you are a middle grade reader, you're trying to navigate what relationships look like as you're going into middle school and beyond. And this book does a beautiful job talking about how overcoming, but also accepting yourself for where you are too.
Yeah, and I'm still doing that.
Yes,
like
same,
now
at
I'm
40.
like that's yeah, exactly. So that's
Yes.
great to start them early like
Yes.
that. Okay, rounding it out. I'm sure some of you have grandkids, all this. 12 and up group. So now we're kind of getting advanced, maybe into more series. What are we doing here?
We are. So this is our technically young adult category,
Okay.
so which is any age 12 to 18.
Okay,
So it's
YA.
YA,
Okay.
yes, big range, but if you love the Hunger Games, this new book is for you.
Okay, Katniss.
Yes,
all
all day.
Yeah.
All day. And it is called Burn Like Water, and it is a wonderful take on the Romeo and Juliet story, but set in young adult dystopian fiction. So it's in the future tense. Talks about these rival families. There is a piece of love in it, but appropriate
It's
to
like-
that
yeah,
age.
okay.
But it is a grand adventure that they go on. And I feel like when you are in the young adult category, you need to be captivated
Agreed.
through the storytelling.
Yeah.
And this book absolutely does that.
I think sometimes when you give a book to like a 12, they can get, it's like baby reading, and they're
Yes.
like, I'm not into this.
Right.
You know what I mean? I need something a little bit more mature.
Right.
Okay, and this is a series?
No, this is a standalone.
Standalone,
So
okay.
this is a standalone, but it is just like how the Hunger Games captures you.
Yeah. But I couldn't stop.
I'm so excited
I couldn't
about
stop
it.
with that book.
Yes, you can't stop with it, and
Yeah.
you want to keep wondering out what's happening next.
Yeah.
Kind of the page turner moments, very
This
much the
book.
same in this book. Yeah.
Okay, so say a parent or kid is just like completely lost. They've never been into series before. How do you help at Little Blue Pigeon find like whatever even genre they want to start with?
And that's a great question, because I kind of take genres off the table when they come in, and I just find out their interests.
Oh, okay.
What do they like? Do they like talking about Pokemon? Do they like talking about trains? Do they like building and engineering,
Smart.
like Minecraft? And then I get them into those books first. Because
Smart.
the problem is, if you take someone who's coming into reading and you just throw a chapter book at them per se, it's going to feel like school.
Yeah,
it's going
right.
to feel like work. And
Yeah.
you have to meet them where where their excitement and imagination already lives.
That's amazing. I would love to be a kid and meet you.
Oh,
I love meeting you now.
meeting the kids.
I bet
it's
it's
such
very
a joy.
smart. What a smart way of doing this. Can you share one of your, I guess, favorite memories from the summer reading program?
What I love is when kids come back and they tell me how excited they are. They are connected to the characters. They want to tell me about this magical world they went to. And they believe that it is so real. And that is something that we lose over time. And I just wish we could put that in a capsule and keep that. So what I love is when they come in and have this moment, I try to immediately take them to another fantastic moment to keep that excitement going, because it shows you it's not just a book. It's a connection in a community that they're making. So it goes far beyond the pages that they've read.
It's like A Little Blue Pigeon is like a space of just full imagination.
It is, exactly.
Yeah. And I think I agree, adults, I'm not like this because I'm very happy about it, but playing, like just playing.
It is through play.
Yeah, you can still do that, and watching your kids do that is just unbelievable.
It is.
Amazing. I love having you on.
I
love
love
books,
being
and
here.
I love these suggestions. Everybody take a look at these. You can pick up any of these books or find more titles, Paige will help out, at Page at Little Blue Pigeon Books in Larimer Square. Learn more at littlebluepigeonbooks.com. What a joy you are.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Thank you
so
for
excited.
having me
Always,
back.
always. Well, it's not your average sushi spot. Yeah, this is crazy. When Colorado and Company returns, it's Boulder's hottest new restaurant, and they're here. All right, if you think you know what a sushi restaurant is supposed to be, think again. I'm so into this. Boulder has a new hotspot that's mixing incredible sushi, creative ramen, which I love, and even a cheeseburger that's getting people talking all over. Here to tell us all about the buzz is Chef Steven from Odd Rabbit. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so excited. Okay, this sounds great. Everybody's buzzing about you guys. First up, why Odd Rabbit?
Yeah, you know, that's a fun question. I mean, rabbits, I feel like they're pretty creative. They can be pretty clever. And we wanted to build a menu that was a little mysterious, you know, and we wanted to build a really non-traditional menu. So we were just like, let's go with Odd Rabbit. And then Chris, actually, it turns out he was born Year of the Rabbit. So like, let's go with Rabbit.
No way.
Yeah.
I love it because it immediately is like, oh, this is kind of different. This is a little bit quirky, which is very you. So you're definitely not your average sushi restaurant. What else do you have on the menu that makes it like so unique?
Yeah, so we have sushi, we have ramen, we also do an Iberico pork steak, we have a fried snapper, we even do a burger.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Chris really wanted to put a burger on. He was like, well, with the name, was like, I think we can get away with putting a burger on the menu.
You can get away with anything with Odd Rabbit.
Right?
That's amazing. Is it popular, the burger?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
I love
it.
it.
And I love
love
good
it.
ramen too.
Oh, it's so good. Our ramen, actually, we do with a rabbit cake as well, so we do actually have rabbit on the menu.
No way.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart. Okay, what are we making today? Because I'm so excited. I'm not very good at cooking.
Yeah, so today we're gonna do some hand rolls. We got some snow crab from Alaska. We're gonna do this with a Tabasco Masago. So I'm originally from the South, and I wanted to do something with a little bit of Southern flair, a little spice, you know.
Where's your accent? Hey there. Hey there.
Yeah,
Howdy.
down in Mississippi.
Is
That's
that
how
right?
it is. Yeah.
Right on.
So that's that one, and then I have this one for you here.
Okay,
you can practice this one.
Okay, and I like that it's from Alaska. That's got to be the best snow crab.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a little tuck and roll.
Okay, again, the audience
Yeah.
knows. I'm not
Yes,
great at
ma'am.
it.
Hey.
I did it. I
can tell
kind of
that.
did it.
I think we got that.
Amazing. And then you just eat this with it. What do you put, soy sauce? I don't know.
No, everything we try to make pretty much dressed as is, ready to go.
Nice.
That
That's
way.
when you know it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. Okay, while you're making this, I wanted to, and I'm going to eat some of this. I want you to talk more about the menu. As we said, like the snow crab, you source ingredients from all over the world. Why is that so important to you?
Well, I know with us being in a landlocked state out in Boulder or Denver, I think people can be a little suspicious of whether or not how are they getting fresh seafood, you know? So we wanted to take the extra step and really source our ingredients from all over. Iberico pork from Portugal. We have salmon from Scotland, snappers from Greece, our bluefin tunas from Spain. So yeah, it's all over the place.
What a
you know?
global thing.
Right?
Odd Rabbit, all over the world. All right, tell me more about what you brought here, because this looks good too.
Yeah, so a couple of dishes, some of our big bangers here. We have our cucumber salad, a little crispy garlic and some spice there.
What is this white?
That's whipped tofu. Yeah.
I love this restaurant.
Yeah, really cool.
Oh my God, what a smart idea. Okay, this is?
This is going to be our hamachi, our Japanese yellowtail sashimi with a little bit of chili fish sauce vinaigrette.
Unbelievable. That's so fresh.
Yeah.
So fresh. Okay, what's this guy?
This is going to be our scallops from Hokkaido, Japan. We do with a little bit of miso brown butter and some lemon juice.
Miso brown butter? And I love that it's from Japan. That's unbelievable. And what are these guys?
So this is the snow crab one that we made earlier. And then this is also going to be our hamachi tamaki that we do a little bit of ponzu, some chopped jalapenos, and some garlic and some shallots.
I really like it's like the umami. It's like so much flavor all in one.
Sure.
Your absolute favorite, I know this is a hard choice. What is it on the menu?
I feel
I
like
know that's hard.
I think guaranteed dishes, it seems like that people are coming in for, they get the cucumber salad and they get the hamachi sashimi.
These two.
Yeah.
The whipped tofu is so smart.
It's a very cool dish, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of cleverness here, like the odd rabbit. Okay, let's say I'm watching, I'm like, Tori, this is amazing. I want to go.
Sure.
Chef Steven, do I make reservations? Can I walk in? How big is the restaurant?
It's a pretty big restaurant. We're
Okay.
going to be opening the patio hopefully soon by the end of summer, hopefully.
Okay.
We do walk-ins. We set tables aside as well as bar service for walk-ins, but it's first come, first serve.
Okay.
It looks like it's picking up a little bit with us only being open about a month to 2 months. So
You're brand new.
Yeah.
You're a baby bunny.
Baby bunnies, yeah. So we'll definitely recommend doing reservations.
Okay, now I know this is kind of hard to describe, but like, what's the vibe? Like, am I coming in like hippy dippy? Is it like more formal?
Honestly, I think the second you come in, you see all the really cool creative artwork. We had a local
love
artist that did the same paintings for Glow Noodle House as well, which is Chris's other restaurant.
Oh, is that right? I love Glow Noodle.
Yeah, they're great, and like it's just a really cool vibe. You know, it's really nice dim setting, ambiance, and whatnot. But yeah, I think the vibes are great.
Oh, that's good. First date, girls' night out.
Yeah, no, definitely for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Is there a happy hour, like drinks along with this?
Not currently, but we're working on it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then, do you have sake as well?
We do sake. We have a nice full-service bar as well with some nice creative cocktails that are also a
Of
little
course.
odd.
Yeah, and creative cocktails.
Exactly.
This is unbelievable. I'm really happy for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, it's a restaurant, but this is like a new cool concept. Bravo, bravo. Okay, if you want to check out Odd Rabbit, I want you to go to odd-rabbit.com. You can also find them on Instagram or give them a call, old school, landline it, 720-750-6577. I'm going to have the sushi for lunch.
Yes,
I really will. Well, America's Sweethearts have returned to Netflix after the break. We're talking with a fan favorite, Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Welcome back to Coco. Are you ready to be thunderstruck? That was well done. From high-pressure auditions to finally taking the field, America's Sweethearts, the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders, are back on Netflix. And yes, I'm watching it so much. Earlier, Kelly spoke with two squad members, one who I love, Reese, as well as the very famous director of the team, the fiery redhead, Kelly Finglass. Take a look.
Good morning, ladies. I am so excited to be talking with you. Kelly, I want to start with you. We all know what it takes to become a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, or at least people think they know what it takes. But what's one thing that still surprises people the most about the audition process?
I think the thing that surprises people the most is just literally how thorough the audition process is. It's not just a traditional dance audition. We have 12 to 15 judges. The audition process is designed to kind of measure all the candidates based on their appeal to a very diverse group of judges because are reflecting our fan base. And I think just the intensity too of training camp, it's a lot going into basically an application and a job interview. So I think just how broad and deep the audition process is what's a surprise to people.
We have 81 candidates that are going to be trying out today.
That's one of my favorite parts. Okay, Faith, we see all the highs and lows of training camp, which we were just talking about. So as a rookie, was there a moment where you were in it and you were like, I'm doing it?
Absolutely. I'm not going to lie, of course. There's lots of highs and lows throughout all of it, but I seriously wouldn't have changed my journey for the world. I think I learned and grown like so much from this process. As Kelly said, it's so intense and, all about precision and everything. And I think that helped me understand the style. And I think I adapted and grew so much throughout the process, but it kind of hit around the last week and I think Kelly goes, Faith, with my ponytail, you look like so much more confident, and that just gave me the encouragement that I needed, and I was like, all this hard work is coming together and I could see the end goal. I was like, there it is, so definitely. Obviously, you see it all over social media, and who doesn't want to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader? So it's always like, I would love to do that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, Reese, you're a huge fan favorite, and I think it's because you're so vulnerable and real. So, what's the biggest lesson you would say you've learned from your time on the team?
Oh my goodness, there's so many lessons. I think one of the biggest things is just our team camaraderie. I think in the world that we live in, it's kind of uncommon to hear 36 women all getting along and supporting each other, and that's what we've built here. And I think that has been something that I've learned, is that we can break those stereotypes and take that into whatever field we go into in the future. And I know it's cliche and cheesy to say this, but we really are each other's cheerleaders and biggest encouragers.
It's like you put all the work in, now just let your body take over.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I just love y'all. Okay, this one is for the girlies, and it's for both of y'all. Reese and Faith, I want to know, what's one thing y'all always have in your cheer bag?
Ooh.
A missing star?
That's a great story.
Oh my gosh, that was me this morning. I had my backpack on and I look at my uniform and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have a star on my hip, but it was connected to my bag because it kept rubbing, so we found the missing star. But
because they Velcro.
I would definitely say one thing that I needed to have was an extra star in case of really a bigger emergency. But two, always white boot paint. We always have like some marks on our boots, and of course we want to keep our Lucchese's as beautiful, pearly white as possible, and so I always have to have white boot paint.
I love that. Absolutely.
I love it. What about you, Faith?
I'd have to say my Charlotte Tilbury lip combo. I'm always touching up my lips because I love a little sweet treat or a snack while I'm at practice. So my lip combo and some snacks.
What's your lip combo? Give us the one.
Oh, I love this question. So definitely Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lip liner in medium, and then my plumping lip gloss on top as well. That's a bit of
That's
me.
exactly what I do.
Really?
I love you guys. Thank you so much for chatting with me today, and congratulations on the new season.
So sweet. Thank you.
You can catch the full season of America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders on Netflix now. Go Coco! That's terrible. Now, a really fun giveaway. I can't wait for this one. One that might just help you drift off to dreamland. So Disney Sleep, it's a station on Amazon Music, and it provides continuous hours of peaceful, instrumental renditions of, get this, iconic Disney songs. To hear these calming songs, all you have to say is, Alexa, play the Disney Sleep Station on Amazon Music. And let's say you don't have an Alexa, well, I have something for you. A fantastic Whim mini wireless audio streamer to give away right now. I want you to send me an email with the word sleep in the subject line to mycoco@9news.com. That's sleep to mycoco@9news.com. One winner will be selected at random and contacted later today. But that is not all. You can also enter to win the grand prize, the best-selling Aurora Luxe cooling mattress. It's designed with advanced cooling materials and 3 personalized comfort options, courtesy of Brooklyn Bedding. Now, to enter for the grand prize to DisneySleepSweepstakes.com, you want to go there, DisneySleepSweepstakes.com to enter. EMG sponsored today's giveaway. Most of us know all too well that in a new relationship, the honeymoon stage can last forever. It just can't. So navigating this can be tricky. Dr. Viviana to the rescue. Listen up to her tips on the relationship timeline.
Dr. Viviana, I'm so excited to talk with you again. Okay, new relationships are very, very exciting, but they can be a little bit stressful. So can you give us a relationship timeline that we could use as a guide that would be appropriate and healthy for us?
I think for a lot of people, they rush straight into the we are each other's person. I think for most of the couples that tend to do really well long term, they really stretch out that getting to know you phase throughout forever, really. It's always getting to know you. It's never thinking, I got you pegged, I know what you need, and this is what it is. So stretch out that getting to know you forever. The next thing to do is make sure that you are really involving each other's into your actual lives. So this is an opportunity for anybody out there to really think to themselves, like, does my partner really fit into my life? Or are we just kind of living these parallel lives around each other, kind of like roommates. And unfortunately, for so many people, they do feel like roommates. So stop and think, are we actually in each other's lives and experiencing each other's lives? The last thing I think that you want to think about on that timeline is really honoring and cherishing and respecting each other's life choices. If you're constantly struggling with that, relationship therapy can absolutely help. But if you just don't feel like you can just be yourself, then chances are you've progressed a little too far and need to back it up.
That's back it up. I'll think of you. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. Talk to me about the early stage and what are some things we can be on the lookout in the very beginning?
Yeah. So honesty. I can tell you after having counseled couples for over 20 years, when there is consistent dishonesty or even just a pattern of choosing to lie instead of choosing to be honest, that's a huge red flag. You want to be on the lookout for that because chances are that's a coping mechanism that has developed over time. Sometimes it can be like a, darn it, why did I say that? No, I'm actually 15 minutes away, not not 5. Right. And if you catch yourself, that's a good sign. That's like a green flag. But if you don't, and you find that person, or you find that you feel like you need to be the one lying, that's a really big issue to look at from the beginning. That needs to be addressed very early on, and it probably isn't going to be fixed by you. So getting help for that's important. The other thing to look out in the beginning is a zest for life. Mm-hmm. Being with somebody who is living a life that is excited and that they can get excited about, that's something that you can't really teach. It needs to be something that is over time, something that you embody for yourself. So we can't bring that out of our partners. They need to do it for themselves, and we need to do it for ourselves.
Agreed on that, especially the zest for life. I love that. Okay, let's talk about you're getting serious. People are meeting family members. What should the communication be like at this point?
Weekly check-ins. Okay. Weekly check-ins are an absolute must, and it will save you hours and hours of maybe therapy time, but also just hours and hours of being, frustrated with each other or feeling like you're confused or that you're out of the loop with each other.
One thing I want to point out, you say that if you're afraid to ask if it's a red flag, can you please elaborate on that?
So if you're afraid to ask if something is a problem for them, or if something you're doing is a problem for them, that in itself is a red flag. When you feel pause about getting clarity in the relationship, that means you don't feel safe. There's something that is holding you back from doing that. You're not feeling secure. You're not feeling safe to be vulnerable, or to even just do the bare base, like the basics that any relationship needs to create a foundation, which is to say, how do you feel about this? Or I'm feeling like this about this. What do you think of that? If you can't do that, huge red flag. I'm waving it.
Yeah, you're like, dude, get out of this. Okay, ultimately, should we be listening to our gut when it comes to relationships, or is that sometimes anxiety?
Ooh, okay. So if you're consistently feeling like you have been able to trust your gut in the past, or even in the present in other relationships, but you're ignoring it in this relationship, yeah, that's probably not a good thing. But that's when you do need to have those harder conversations. If you're not going to make decisions based off of your gut reactions or gut instincts, then you do need to have that trust, but verify the conversations to really find out what it is that's actually going on for you, or going on for them. And if those harder conversations are roadblocks, you need to be reaching out for coaching or for relationship therapy. And of course, I'd love to be a resource for all of you.
I mean, everybody, we just all need to go to Dr. Viviana. Let's all be honest. She's
phenomenal. I got a great team too. Okay. So yeah, check us out, vividrelationships.com.
Continue the conversation with Dr. Viviana. Find her online at drviviana.com/vividrelationships or follow her on Instagram at Dr. Viviana. We'd also like to ask your relationship questions to her, so please send us any of your questions our way via email to mycoco@9news.com. 150 tables for 150 years. Why you should come together to the table to celebrate Colorado's birthday. But first, we have a drink idea from Chef Mary over at Olive and Finch that will be perfect for the big celebration this week. Check it out.
Hi, it's Chef Mary from Olive and Finch, and guess what? It is summer in the city, which means it's patio and picnic season. So I'm going to show you how to make a great summer cocktail. So one thing I really love about cocktails, especially during patio and summer seasons, that it's got to be fresh, it's got to be light, it's got to be a great patio pounder. I mean, I don't know about you, but I love sitting on the patio and just having a really great drink, whether it's a nice glass of rosé or my Mary's Gimlet. So let me show you how to make it. A gimlet is typically made with gin, but this is a Mary's Gimlet. So I like to make it with vodka. We use Breckenridge at Olive and Finch, but you know, I really also love Grey Goose, so I use that at home. And then also a gimlet is typically made with lime juice, but again, this is Mary's Gimlet and I love lemon juice. So I'm putting some lemon juice in here with my vodka, and then just a dash of sweetness. So I make simple syrup, which is a 1-to-1 ratio of sugar and water, and then I'm gonna shake it. So one thing I love about gimlets is it's basically like a martini. We're gonna serve it up, but what I love is that when you shake it really, really hard, you're gonna get these nice ice crystals that makes the alcohol, makes the cocktail go down really, really great. And a trick for you at home is if you don't have chilled glasses like this, you can put soda water and ice in a glass to make it chilled. So do you see those nice ice crystals floating at top? And then last thing I love, and again, if you want to make a traditional gimlet with gin and lime juice, you can, and then use a lime zest rather than a lemon zest. But what I love to do is I love to twist it like this, and it releases the oils from the lemon, and then I like to just put a little bit of that around the rim, and it goes right inside. All right, so here is to summer on the patios in Colorado. But listen, if you don't want to make your own drinks, come in to one of our locations. We've got happy hour from 3 to 5 every single day with drink specials starting at $3. Literally, you can get a beer for $3, wine for $5, or a cocktail for $6. Or visit us at Union Station or Little Finch on 16th for happy hour all night long after 3 o'clock.
So as we near August 1st and Colorado's sesquicentennial, it's a good time to celebrate each other as well as our state. 5th generation Coloradan and executive director of Longer Tables, Tim Jones, stopped by to dish out some goodness. Tim, you have very deep roots in Colorado. I want you to share more about your family history. 5th generation. You're native.
I am so proud of this. So 1863, my great-great-grandfather came out for the gold rush, as so many did. Wow. Tried his hand at mining, the whole town burned down, which often happened.
Hard times.
And he had some land set aside in Arvada.
Okay.
And he built his house and he said, I'm gonna start a post office in my living room.
Oh, whoa.
That's how Arvada started.
No way.
Yeah, pretty cool.
He founded Arvada.
He founded Arvada.
What?
Unfortunately, this is through my grandma, so I got the last name Jones instead of Wadsworth,
which is the
Benjamin Franklin Wadsworth. Yeah.
Wow, that's unbelievable. You should be really proud.
I'm very proud. I mean, it really ties into what we're doing. He was so about community engagement and benefiting the community. He donated much of his land to schools and, of course, what became the city of Arvada.
So it's passed down. It really has.
I think so.
Into the bloodline.
I think
All right,
so.
I want to talk about this first one because it's separate.
Yes.
150 tables across Colorado. It's a really special campaign for a couple of reasons. Tell me what that is and share what makes it so special.
Absolutely. We've been setting these long tables to bring people from all walks of life together to share a meal. We think the table is the most powerful place on the planet. If you haven't heard about this, we are in an epidemic of isolation.
Loneliness.
And loneliness.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's a health crisis.
It is a health crisis.
Yes.
And it's probably the biggest threat. I mean, we're working with young people, we're working with elders and older generations. This is a massive threat. This may be the issue of our generation.
Absolutely.
So the table is home to all people. Food.
Amazing.
Food is how we connect and how it rehumanizes us. So we've been doing this for 13 years. We realize 150th birthday of Colorado. Well, duh. We got to invite cities, individuals, organizations across the state to set a table.
Unbelievable. It really is in like Judaism when we have Passover and Seder, we leave the door open so anyone can come in.
Yes.
But breaking bread goes back to, so many years ago. This is brilliant. Another notable part of the event is the inclusion of Colorado Proud.
Yes.
Talk to me about that organization.
Yeah, so I mean, just inherent to our state, I think we all are so proud of, oh my gosh, our peaches. I'm just, my mouth is already watering.
Oh my God, on pizza? So good.
Did you know we're like number 2 or 3 for potatoes?
Oh, I did not know that.
The San Luis Valley. And then back to Arvada. Arvada was known as the celery capital of the world.
Celery, really?
Celery. So it's a perfect alignment to celebrate not only our history of agriculture and our producers and oh, man, the beautiful things that Colorado is known for in ag, but the food that brings us together.
Yeah.
And we believe a flourishing Colorado is one where we find each of ourselves at the table.
I love that. And I like the hyper-localization of finding
Yes.
those things. That's so important to me. All right, how can we get involved? Let's say someone's watching and they're like, I want to go. How do we get involved in the 150 tables that Colorado campaign?
Absolutely. Anyone can set a table. So we have entire cities. We have Georgetown, Eagle, Breckenridge setting tables, but we also have individuals across the state saying, I'm going to invite 5 or 6 neighbors over for a table in my front yard. That's going to be an official 150 table.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do you need can you just show up?
You just register and sign up to set your own table.
Okay.
And it can be a table of any size.
Okay.
Anytime between now and November. You register with us, it becomes an official table. And then they invite the people in their world, in their neighborhood.
This is so amazing. I just think this is so important for our mental health. I know that social connection is a way to live longer even, they're saying now.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about the mile-long table. This is one day. It's an event on August 1st at the National Western Center, and I want to hear details about this. Is it really a mile long?
It is a mile long.
No.
This was,
Damn.
I don't recommend setting a mile long table. So it is literally 668-foot tables. It's 5,280 chairs.
Oh my God.
And that's powerful because part of this identity is, man, if I live in the city of Denver, I have a place at the table.
Yeah.
We can all get behind that I'm part of this city. So to have 5,280 of us have dinner, Serendipity Catering is our sponsor that prepares the dinner, and for all of us to connect as Coloradans and the sense that we all belong.
Together.
It's beautiful.
And bringing each other up. I'm living alone for the
Yes.
first time in a long time, and I feel the loneliness. I absolutely feel that. So just to be invited to that would be amazing. Do you register for that to sit at the table?
You do.
Okay.
You can just show up, general admission, or you can co-host. So co-host, like it's not my table, it's not our table, it's our city's table. So we invite people to co-host who then invite 12 people from their world.
This is brilliant.
And
This
then
is such a good idea.
we mix everyone up.
Like even we saw in the video, those 2 people getting to know
That's
each
right.
other. That's the kind
That's
of
right.
group we need to have and promote. I'm so proud to promote this. Thank you, Tim, for being here.
Thank you.
For information about 150 tables across Colorado, I want you to visit their website, 150coloradotables.com. Now for the mile-long table on August 1st, go to milelongtable.org. And you know what? Take a snapshot of your screen. Talk to your friends, your neighbors, even someone you don't know, and say, hey, let's go break bread together. That's what this is all about. Thanks for your company, Colorado. Portions of today's program were sponsored by the businesses listed on your screen. And of course, just thinking out loud here, I have a bad habit of giving away awesome prizes here on Coco. How about tomorrow I give away some tickets to the Ed Sheeran concert? It'll be the perfect way to spend the 4th of July. Watch for your cue to enter to win. Oh, a good one. And remember, everyone you meet is facing that uphill battle you know nothing about, so be kind and gentle to everyone, including yourself. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.